Okay, guys, it's me, Ian, again from the Nerd Room podcast. Super crazy to keep saying that, but man, I'm super happy to be part of this team. And today I'm here with an unboxing. The guys at the Nerd Room also show you some of their figures and unbox some stuff. Troy kills it with his videos, but I'm gonna just do a quick unboxing today and a first impressions. Now, this is the first time I'm gonna open this, so it'll be straight out the box, my impressions and how I feel about this. And I chose this guy because, man, I've been excited about getting this Spider-Man, and this is the Ben Reilly comic version. A lot of my Mafex stuff have been delayed several times actually, but this guy actually arrived on time, so I was super happy to get him at the start of the month. And I really want to get him open. I really want to have a look inside. I want to compare him to the other Spider-Man figures, and let's do it together. So let's get in there. This is what it looks like, and on the box we can see some cool stuff. We get some nice poses there that I may copy later on. The good thing with Mafex actually is often the contents look exactly like what's on the box. They don't try and trick you, and there's no differences in terms of the paint app and the sculpt. So yeah, that's really cool. So let's see if that is the case with this guy. So let's crack him open. Now, I always open them from the bottom. I don't know why. That's a tradition of mine. We get the stand. Thank you, Mafex, for giving us a stand, which figure arts don't do. And yeah, let's see if I can get this guy open. Roar. Open. There we are. Okay, so let's just have a quick look from this view. Oh, it's difficult with everything falling out. And yeah, let's get Spidey out. Now, this is Ben Reilly Spider-Man, as I said. And this is when he actually becomes Spider-Man. So, of course, this is not the Scarlet Spider costume. This is what we'd probably see in Sensational Spider-Man, is it? He does have the same cuffs, of course, as Scarlet Spidey, the web shooters. And yeah, man, straight out the box, I can honestly say this thing is great. I can't see anything weird about it. It looks great. Yeah, so first thing I notice here, which I didn't notice before, let's see if I can zoom in. It's this paint app on the blue. Now, this is something that was actually on the original Spider-Man 2, this kind of darkening and weathering that you see, and it adds such a great effect to the suit. Makes it look real, makes it look worn, adds shadow to the muscle details, so that's fantastic. Yeah. Spider logo there is sculpted really well. Does it go underneath? Yes, it does. Marvel Legends, pay attention there. And on the back, woohoo, does too there. And yeah, as always, Mafex killing it with the sculpted lines there and the painted lines there too. Now, that head's a little loose. Ooh, but still, not too bad. And the head sculpt, as always. Look at that, beautiful. I love it. Doesn't seem to be, oh, under there it's a bit blotchy. There are some blotches there. This often happens with Mafex with the paint, the black paint when they add. I think it's kind of supposed to be like that, I guess. That's just where it's stretching down, but sometimes you'll get these black blotches. I know with some people with the Amazing Spider-Man, they had blotches on his chest. I've got some on my ab part. This guy overall looks fantastic. Look at that. Very, very nice. So he can crunch forward. Let's have a look at the articulation there. Can crunch forward quite a bit. He does only have two areas there. A little different than the latest figure arts, which can actually maybe crunch forward a little more than that. But still. Of course, arm there. Got his web shooters here. His very beautiful buttocks there. It's a bit shiny on his bum there. I got a bit of a shine there. Maybe it's where it's got knocked around in the box a little. Shiny bum. And yeah, as always, we've got the leg articulation. Can I get this focused? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it doesn't like his leg there. Maybe zoom out a little bit. So yeah, the bend there. We've got his toe joint. So yeah, lots of ability for articulation there. One thing I do like about some of the new figure arts is that they do cover up these kind of gaps here. But overall still looks great. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'll put him up against some of the other figures in a moment. Let's have a quick look what else is in the box. We've got a bunch of hands here. Maybe you can zoom in. Mafex always smash it with all of the hands that we get. We've got some webs. Again, because they're the comic versions, I do like them being just plain white. Movie versions, I think figure arts do better a little, where they have these translucent ones which look really cool. We've got these are the magnet feet, I'm guessing. See if I'm right. Yep. So as you can see, there's magnets on the bottom. We also get, let's have a look at this. We've got this mask that he can hold. So it looks like he's taking it off. That's a nice, cool little addition there. Let's have a look at the other head sculpt. Not the head sculpt, the other masked head. I don't know. This is actually one of the issues I sometimes have with Mafex. As you can see, there's kind of black paint on the webs is actually missing there. Can I zoom in even more? See, a little bit on the head there too. It's not done as well as the other one, that's for sure. Oh look, he's got a bit of a bald patch there. He's doing a Feige. Not a deal breaker, not something I'd send it back for, but yeah, as you can see, maybe the difference is there. At the front there, you can see that they're a lot more defined on this one than on this one. Whoever was working on this one did a lot better. I think they're supposed to be the same, just that one has a slightly more closed eyes than the other one. Yeah, that might be something I can fix myself, but we'll see. Well, not too bothered. I mean, I do like the bigger eyes anyway, so I probably will use that one. And yeah, I don't want to anger Amazon sending it back. I send enough back to them already when I complain about faults. Okay, so let's have a look at the Ben Reilly. Well, yeah, no complaints there. That is a head sculpt. Look at that. That is amazing. And we do get some articulation there. And this is one thing Mafex always do so well, these head sculpts. They're really good. You can see the details on the eyes there, eyebrows, the line work on the hair. You know, nothing overlaps. The quality's there. Just the texture there in his hair. So good. Man, I'm actually displaying with that head because I don't want to put that back in the box. That looks fantastic. Okay, Ben. See you later. So what we'll do now is let's put him up against some of the other figures from different lines and see how he holds up there. Is that alright, Spidey? He said yep, so let's go ahead. Okay, so here he is, the man of the moment. Can we balance him there? Let's put him up against some of the guys. So first off, let's start with the obvious. Let's start with Peter here. As you can see, the blues are very different between those two. Yet the actual sculpting is very similar. I'd say him here, the abdomen armband is a little more tapered maybe. Most of it looks very similar, I guess. I do like the more even paintwork actually on the newer figure of this Ben Reilly. Sometimes here, like you might see on the Amazing Spider-Man, it's a little bit lighter on his chest. But yeah, side by side, very, very similar sculpt on the head. Maybe Ben has a slightly more defined, squarer chin there. The arms are basically the same, the legs are basically the same, and the height is exactly the same on those two. Okay, who's next, Ben? We'll go with my favorite. Whoa, at the moment we've got Gambit. Now this guy is so good, man. Like, yeah, he is actually my favorite Mafex at the moment. But yeah, you can see actually the height is also very similar on those. Of course, Gambit is a bit wider, is a bit more muscular, whereas Ben is a bit more lean, which you'd expect, from a Spider-Man, but he's gone. Come back, Ben. Okay, next up, my favorite out of all 6-inch figures is Miles from Sentinel. And I guess that's pretty accurate in size between the two, maybe. He looks like he's quite similar in size to the Miles from... Actually, I think the Miles from Mafex is actually smaller than this guy, so I think this actually is probably a bit more accurate. But yeah, there's those two together. Let's have a look at a bad guy. We got Venom. It's a red one. But yeah, he's similar in size. I always thought this Venom should be a little bit bigger, but they still look pretty cool together there. Mafex Black Panther. T'Challa there, doing his stuff. T'Challa is actually quite a bit taller, I think, there. Oh, is he? Oh, he's a bit taller than Spider-Man. And he's lost his hand. Oh no! And let's have a look. What else can we look at? This one. Yeah, this is one I was raving on about recently. This is the Far From Home Spidey from Figure Arts. Now, the articulation I do like on this guy, to be honest. I do like these extra parts here, the back moving parts there. Pretty easy to pose, and he's pretty cool to sculpt there. But he's a lot smaller, Tom Holland there. And yeah, I do like the kind of extra articulation on this guy. I do like his shape, but Ben Reilly, the Mafex Spider-Man, I don't think you can beat them at the moment. Reilly wins there. Let's compare it to a Mafex, not a Mafex, a Marvel Legends. Now, Marvel Legends always look quite big, but they sometimes do work together. Something like an Ultron would work, because Ultron is probably a bit taller. Let's get an Iron Man. How about Iron Man? Iron Man there is quite a bit bigger there, but I think, yeah, it still works. We can still display those guys together. So yeah, there's a quick comparison look there, and yeah, we got Black Panther's hand, and I think, yeah, he does go well with a lot of other lines that we already have. Okay, so let's get this guy posed up.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Listen up, he's got radioactive blood. Can you sing from a thread? Take a look over his there goes the Spider-Man.
So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this review of this figure right here. I absolutely love this figure. I must say that I'm really impressed. Beside a few little paint issues, the figure is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get him posed up on my display. Now, if you have any other questions about the figure, just let me know. You can hit me up on Twitter at Tokyo_Joey. You'll find me in the Nerd Room. Feel free to also comment on YouTube, and I'll try to reply there too. Stay tuned. I'll be posting more unboxing videos very, very soon. And yeah, catch all the other guys at the Nerd Room, of course, on Twitter, YouTube, on Instagram, because they've got a lot of cool stuff to show too. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll catch you again.